Hello, I'm Paul Jones, the Fund Manager of the Boston Income Fund. The Boston Income Fund is reporting a return of 2.8493% for the December 2015 quarter, equivalent to an annualised return of 11.3043%. We note that the level of return for December 2015 quarter has been influenced by the payment of the Boston Income Fund's annual auditing fees and annual accounting fees during this period. Across the 3 Reserve Bank of Australia board meetings held during the December 2015 quarter, the members of the Reserve Bank Board reached the decision to hold the official cash rate at 2%, hence making December the 9th straight month that the cash rate has been held at this level. In the minutes released following these meetings, the RBA noted that the Australian economy has exhibited growth, as economic activity has continued to shift away from mining investment to other sectors of the economy. Growth is expected to remain between 2 to 3% over the year to June 2016, and the RBA forecasts a spread of between 2.75% to 3.75% over the year to June 2017. It was observed that the level of employment growth had been stronger than expected over 2015, with a level of growth being concentrated in the household and business services sectors, offsetting falls in the mining industry. A feature of the past quarter in the banking industry was the number of major Australian banks that have moved to raise equity to meet changes to minimum capital requirements announced by the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority in the middle of 2015, which will take effect from July 2016. The use of equity as a source of funding by banks has increased by around 50 basis points to 8% of total funding. With respect to the direction of official cash rate, the market remains mixed. On 16 December 2015, the US Federal Reserve lifted interest rates by 25 basis points to an official rate of 50 basis points, or 0.5%. This is the first time that the Federal Reserve has opted to lift rates since June 2006. It is expected that the RBA is unlikely to lift interest rates in reaction to this move. In fact, based on a survey of economists by Bloomberg, the RBA is widely expected to keep the cash rate on hold during the early part of 2016. Boston Income Fund will closely monitor the cash rate for the possibility of future movements, as this will have a great impact on the return to our investors. The December 2015 quarter was a successful one for Think Tank Group Proprietary Limited. The month of December was a record month, with $23.7 million in loan volume settled across 33 new loan accounts for an average loan size of just over $700,000. The volume of settlements in December 2015 was more than twice that of the loan volume in December 2014. Over the first 6 months of the current financial year, the cumulative loan total was $95.5 million, with $46 million of these settlements occurring in December 2015 quarter. By achieving the above results, the Think Tank team was able to come in over budget in terms of volume and the number of new loans written. As at the end of December 2015 quarter, the total value of loans under management was $380.4 million across 602 loan accounts. In comparative terms, the value of the loan book has grown since December 2014 quarter, where the total loan volume sat at $285.7 million by $94.7 million, an annual overall growth of 32.1%. The weighted average loan-to-value ratio across the book remains stable at 65.04%, and the proportion of loans with arrears above 90 days as a percentage of the loan book sits well below 1%. These metrics are definitely in line with our expectations, and the current growth in loan originations is very encouraging, which provides Boston Income Fund with a great deal of comfort in its relationship with Think Tank going forward. Finally, on 10 December 2015, the term deal established in 2014 was called back into the original warehouse structure. This has provided Think Tank with a reduction in its net interest margins, which will flow on to improve business performance. As always, if you have any questions about this statement, or if you wish to discuss your investment in the Boston Income Fund, please feel free to contact me on 02 8920 8886.